now?
Yo,
ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Solo TV 84. I'm your gracious host, Solomon Jones, and we have a special show today. I want to officially say that I'm part of the X gang, okay? It's official.
yeah, let's get
It's official, all right? I'm part of the X gang.
yes,
and we
sir.
got special in the building, man. Go ahead, play, introduce yourself, man. Let them know who you are, bro.
Oh well, I'm XRP Vale. Shout out to Solo TV too. Thank you for having me, man. I appreciate you. Thank you. And I started my YouTube channel about like 10 months ago, and I have over 60,000 hours of watch time in like about 9 months. I started in like February 27th, and that amounts to over 15 years of watch time in like 10 months. And I just started hearing about XRP, and well, I knew about XRP long before I started my channel, and I would talk to my friends about it, and they'll be like, yo dude, you know too much about this. You know too much to not make a channel. So I started making my channel, and I started posting my knowledge and posting about things that was going on, and I was posting things like ahead of time basically. And I people just I just kept getting subscribers, and so far I'm about to hit 10,000 subscribers, I would say probably within the next 2 weeks, around there. And I've been posting videos every day.
All right, bro. So before we get in, we already got questions coming in, right? One thing, Val, I'm always curious about is people's story and how they even got into crypto, right?
Yeah.
Because me and you, we kind of, it's funny, me and you, we know each other, but it wasn't really through crypto.
We knew each other, but didn't really know each other and everything like that.
I'm
like, yo, he gonna see me. I know he gonna see me.
You know what I mean? So tell the people, like, give your crypto origin story, because everybody has one, right? Like, what year did you get into cryptocurrency? How did you even find out about it? Let the people know that story, bro.
Okay, so basically, well, I was it was about 4 years ago. I was working, like a side job, and I had this kid that I was working with, and he told me about crypto and stuff like that. So, and I was always I was always thinking about it. It always crossed my mind because I always knew that the US dollar as a currency was hard cash is basically fading rapidly. You know what I'm saying? I noticed as the years was going by that the purchasing power of the dollar that everybody said, everybody always used to say the almighty dollar, but it can't be the almighty dollar forever, especially when the purchasing power of the dollar is literally would disintegrate rapidly, as the years would go on. So, and I heard about the cryptocurrency. I'm like, okay, no wonder why this is here. I always knew it. And then you had some people that would just say, like, that's garbage or whatever. The dollar's gonna be here forever. I'm like, bro, no, it's not. Like, this is not gonna happen. The hard cash is fading right now. That's just the way of the world right now. So basically, what I would say is he introduced me to it, and I would I would stare at the screen, and I would stare at my phone, and I would just look at my phone like yo, and I was staring at like Ethereum and Bitcoin and stuff like that, but
and you know what the heck it was. You were
yeah,
like,
I'm like, what the hell is this? You know what I'm saying? And I saw Ethereum at like $75. You know what I'm saying, when I first saw it. But what, when you look at what'd you say?
I said, "Damn, bro, yeah."
Yeah,
I remember
I
when it
saw
was
it.
300, and I
Yeah,
thought I was priced out.
I'm telling you that's what a lot of people don't know about me. It's like, yo, like that's why when people watch me, they'll be like, yo, this dude really knows his stuff. Like, I've been studying this stuff literally, like, before people really knew about it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, not really too much people knew about it, but I saw the Ethereum, and then the guy at my old job years ago, like 4 years ago, this is like 2018. He told me, he said, yo, listen, you got to get into crypto, make a Coinbase, and I want to introduce you to Tron. So he wanted me to introduce me to Tron, right? So I said, okay, that's fine, whatever. So I took like 3 racks, 3,000, put it in there, and I got about 300,000 Tron. And the guy from 4 years ago, you basically, like 50 Cent said, he said, you want to know what my grandfather once told me? You'll be as successful as a guy that you meet for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll be just successful as him if you hear what they have to say. Because it's crazy, because when people meet certain strangers, you know what I'm saying, they learn stuff that family wouldn't tell you, or anybody else you knew for years wouldn't tell you, and you just met this stranger, and then you turn around and
because they don't know. So
yeah, exactly.
So sometimes you got to find somebody who might know, and if you're lucky, they might put you on game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's up to you to do the research. So, like I always say, guys, this is not financial advice. Do your own research. Yeah. But you already know, X gang in the building. Let's go, man. You already know, man. You know what time it is, man. They don't know. So
yeah,
bro.
So I'll let me. I'm a yeah. All right. So basically, the dude told me about Tron, and I knew, I saw Tron was about the guy Justin's son, 28-year-old multi-millionaire, wanted to decentralize the internet, and I'm like, yo, this is crazy. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna throw 3 in there. So I threw the 3,000 in there. I had about 300,000 Tron, and then the Tron went up. Every time it went up 1 cent, it went up to like 1 cent to about like 4 cents. I would literally get like, let me see, do the math. This was zero, like years ago. So 0.004 times. Okay, here we go. So every time that it went up like 1 cent, I would get like 3 racks. Every time like it went up 1 cent. So then once it went up to like 4 cents, I cashed out. I turned my 3 racks into like 12 bands. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when I heard about XRP. Of course, I took some profits out of that 12 racks, and then I put around like 6 racks into XRP. So once I heard about this XRP,
wait. How much was XRP at that time? What was the
Oh
price? Do you
man.
remember?
Oh man. Yo, man, people were like, when did you see XRP? I saw XRP when it was about like 13 cents.
Mm.
You know, I've been
Yo, bro,
accumulating.
I got you on better. I remember when XRP was 3 cents, and then I didn't jump in, and then
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
7 cents. I didn't jump in until it was like 13 cents, bro, or 17
Yeah,
cents.
yeah. The
Yeah,
same as me. So, but I didn't see it until I didn't see it until 13 cents. If I would have known what I knew now about
yeah,
XRP, me and you would probably have like 60 million right now. Cause like
bro, what? What? I wouldn't be on YouTube. I'd be in the island chilling somewhere, low key. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
because we would have kept on accumulating all those years the way I've been accumulating for the past since 2018. So, you know, he told me about Tron, and then I found out about XRP, and then, you know, that was that. And then I just like I kept on with it, and then I had a Twitter, and then I don't have Twitter anymore and stuff like that. And I started talking about XRP, and basically, you know, I started seeing these YouTubers, and they were just, you know, taking my tweets and putting it in their videos, and I'm like, yeah, that's crazy. They put it because look, when you got people that tell you, yo, do this, and then I made a Twitter. You said make a YouTube. I just made a Twitter, and then stuff that I was saying, making tweets about, people were just like retweeting. I would get like 150 retweets, like 7,000 video views, 20,000 video views, and I'm like, whoa. I'm like, wait a minute. I got to do the YouTube, and then that's when I made the YouTube. But prior to me making the YouTube and the Twitter, I was already researching and studying XRP for about like a year and a half, almost 2 years before I even got on Twitter and YouTube. So that's that.
all right, bro. All right. So, you know, we got some questions, and I'm trying to get to the questions, and then because, you know, bro, we got to start from A to Z. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah, it's a whole, bro. I'm telling you right now. I have my call shows. This time I've been in for 3 hours. I had people call me from Canada, Australia,
oh, I bet.
Brazil, like all over. So I could do this all day. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into it. Like I
So,
always say. Go ahead.
somebody asked, is hold on, where's the question? So this Nasif asks, is 200 XRP enough?
Oh
Now
man,
I said in the chat he should at least try to get to 500. You know what I'm saying? But what do you think, Val? I know you get that question a lot,
bro. I can't even. If I had $1,000 for every time I heard that question, I'll probably be have like an extra 500 racks. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyways, yeah. So basically, what I would say is that all right. So look, this is what I got to say to this. Everybody's financial situation is different. You know, some people can take 2 racks and throw it into XRP. Some people can take $500 and throw it into XRP. But what I would say is this: 200, 500, that's you know, small. That's a small goal, right? So people are gonna put what they can afford, right? So, but what I would say is, my honest opinion, the least amount of XRP you want to have is at least 3,000. I tell people 5,000 and 10,000. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, is never enough. Is never enough. You understand what I'm saying? Because the way XRP is, once it goes down, you know, it shoots up out of nowhere. And then when it shoots up, it corrects, it just makes a higher high, but it's way higher than that low that you bought it in. That's why I always tell people, you always want to continue to keep buying and buying and buying and buying, you know, whatever you can buy. You know what I mean? Excuse me. So what I would say to him is, you know, if you're working your job or whatnot, what I would say is, if you want to ask your boss, let me know when I can do some overtime. You understand what I'm saying? And if you're somebody who wants to see yourself with 3,000 or 5,000 XRP, and that's the best you can do, or even 500, but I always tell everybody they can do more than 500. You can do that, because I thought I could before. I thought, because I'm stingy, man. I like saving money, because you know what I'm saying? Like I thought I wouldn't hit. I don't like saying how much I have of XRP, but let's just say I never knew that I would be in the top 1%. That's all I gotta say.
Okay.
I never knew that.
Okay.
Keep grinding.
Okay.
Keep grinding.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah. That took years, though. Years of accumulation, nonstop.
I bet. Now, the top 1%, now correct me if I'm wrong, but that means you have 100,000 or more, right? I mean, we can find the numbers. You ain't gonna tell us the numbers.
I put it on my page already. Hold on. I put it on my Instagram. I'll show you. Hold on.
What I'm saying? I think the top 1% isn't like you had like 100,000 or more. Like,
yeah, exactly. Look, this box right here. I'm within this box between the top.
Look it up a bit. Like,
can you see it?
Okay, let me go on your Instagram, and then wait. So top 1% is anywhere from 4,000 to 6,000 XRP.
No. See this box between the top 1% and the 0.01%. So you see the black line that I put? People they kept asking me how much I should have. So they asked me how much I have, and I say somewhere within this box. So that's between 54,000.
Oh, 50. Oh, that's 54,000. My bad. See, that's why I'm wearing glasses now. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So when I say top 1%, I mean somewhere in between 1%.
Bro, I gotta step my game up, bro. Wait. Go down to 10%. I think
1,902.
Yeah, bro. I gotta step my game up. I'm somewhere in between the top 5 and top 10%, but I got to get my game up.
Yeah, so I'm somewhere in between, like in between from the 1% down to like the 0.1% around there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
so
dope.
I don't like.
Before we get into that, because I want to, like I said, I want to, because there's probably people watching, they don't even know what XRP is, right? So a lot of people, when they hear about crypto, they always hear about Bitcoin or Ethereum at the least, right?
Yeah.
So before we get into what makes XRP we can get into that, but
sure.
What is XRP? Like, if you were to describe it to somebody who's never heard XRP before, how would you describe it to them? What is XRP?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked me that, man, because it's funny, because there was this other dude that I met one time a couple years back, and I told him it was about a year and a half ago, and he was in Starbucks. I'm gonna get into your question right away, but I just want to share this real quick. I was in Starbucks, and he was looking at Litecoin, and I'm like, yo, dude, you gotta get rid of that, like, ASAP. I'm like, you got to get XRP. He's like, yo, XRP. I'm like, yeah. And then I sat down with him, and I spoke to him and told him what it was about. And long story short, he dropped 10 in there, and he turned that 10 to about 100 grand in about 6 months. You know what I'm saying? And but before that happened, I explained it to him what it is. So basically, XRP it's a global reserve currency. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into the Security Exchange Commission court case and all that stuff, because I know that all ties into it. But it's a global reserve currency that basically provides on-demand liquidity, right? So the world right now doesn't have liquidity. So that's basically, it can unlock trapped capital, trillions of trapped capital in the world in seconds. When they even more than that when they flip the switch. Because
now XRP and Vail, I know the answer, but like I said, we got some people, they might watch the playback years from now.
XRP, exactly.
It's a cryptocurrency, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, it's a currency. You know what I'm saying? It is
but
a currency.
Digital.
It's a digital virtual currency. You
Okay.
understand what I'm saying? So basically, it's fully exchangeable to any currency, commodity, and asset, and it is also a medium of exchange. So you see, when Bitcoin came out, right? That also ties into XRP too. A lot of people don't know that. When Bitcoin first came out, you know what I'm saying? It basically essentially the creators of Bitcoin are the ones who developed XRP. So they had Bitcoin was basically a test. So basically Bitcoin was, everybody thought that it was the new currency of the world, the new global currency. You get what I'm saying? So the
Right.
only reason why the Bitcoin exploded the way it did to 20,000 in value is because people were using it as a currency. Now, as the price, now it's going to tie into XRP. Just give me a second. As the price increased throughout the years, as it being used as a currency, Bitcoin, because people thought, listen to what I'm saying, Solo. People thought, and everybody else, they thought that it was a currency. So what were they doing? They're going to use it. If you think something's a currency, the new currency of the world, you're going to use it as a currency, right? So,
Right.
so they were using it, and the price went up. So as the price started going up, because people were using it as a currency, and also they had the what do you call that thing again, where they cut the rewards and the halving, the Bitcoin
Right.
halving. And as the years came by, they cut the halving, and then it cuts, I believe the supply in half of the Bitcoin, and it makes the price go up. But as the price goes up in value, it sucks up more electricity. You understand what I'm saying? So
Facts.
it exactly, it consumes more electricity as the price gets higher. Okay, so now, as Bitcoin started to get more exposure. First of all, Bitcoin been out for the longest. They've been, you can't it's been out since like 2007, but you can't really track every single transaction. That's why those other
Well,
kind of
actually, I don't mean to correct you, but I have to 2009.
Yeah, 2009.
Yep.
Yeah, 2000, that's what I mean, like 2009. So 7, 9, same things right there. But
Yeah, probably being
2009.
worked on.
You're right, 2009. So it started from 2009, and they were using it for money laundering and stuff like that and everything. So it couldn't record every single transaction.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? It couldn't record every single transaction, and that's why they want XRP now, because every single transaction is recorded on the ledger. You understand what I'm saying? So that's why it could serve perfectly as a global reserve currency, because every transaction is recorded on the ledger, and they can see every transaction. So that eliminates all of the illicit activity that could be going on, that was going on with Bitcoin. You understand what I'm saying? So why do you think the central banks don't want it?
Facts.
You
Facts.
see what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying, bro. I get it.
So go ahead. You know you want
to. Man, you spitting right now. I appreciate that. Now, somebody's probably thinking to themselves, well, if XRP is so great, then why are they facing heat right now with the SEC? So, I mean, I interviewed Rob from Digital Asset News a couple weeks ago. Salute to him. And we were talking about that. So I asked him this: is the SEC trying to make XRP an example, or why out of all the cryptocurrencies, why are they picking on XRP?
Well, I heard that question too, man, a lot, and I'm gonna clear that up right now. So first of all, when you ask that question, you can't just, like, you can't just go right into why they picking on XRP. First, you have to analyze what is the Security and Exchange Commission, right? What do they do? What have they been doing? So they basically regulate, securities, right? So what is a security? So you would say, for example, they took Tesla to court. Tesla is a company and they have their own stock. That's a security. You get what I'm saying? Ripple, let's bring Ripple as an example. Ripple is a company, right? And they have their own stock, right? Which is Ripple. And then they utilize XRP. So they're coming after the Security and Exchange Commission. They always come after every single innovative technology. They came after Tesla. They came after Airbnb. They came after Uber, right? So they come after these innovative technologies, and all those innovative technologies that I just mentioned, Uber, what's the name called, Airbnb, and Tesla, right? They came after all of them, and then they slapped them with a fine. So basically their history is regulation through enforcement, right? Just so they can pay a fine. That's how the SEC gets their money, right? So if you notice, basically every innovative technology that they've attacked, right, all took over the world. What happened to Uber, Solo?
It's everywhere.
What happened to Airbnb?
It's everywhere.
What happened to Tesla? And what's still happening? What's still happening to Tesla? How many Tesla cars you see when you go on the road? How many Cybertrucks? How many Cybertrucks are you going to see in 2023? I put my order on that too. But but now you have XRP, right? So when XRP basically came out and they see the SEC saw, first of all, why you think Elon Musk don't respect the SEC? Because he knows they're corrupt. That's a fact. That's a fact. He knows they're corrupt because regulation through enforcement is wrong. First of all, I don't even think there's going to be an SEC anymore after this court case. After this court case, because they're getting investigated. Because you can't do regulation by enforcement. That's why. Why do you think Congress was questioning them? Like, where the congressman Tom Emmer, I believe his name is. He asked him. He asked Gary Gensler. He said, "Do you think you're their daddy?" Like, I don't know if you saw him asking that when he was talking about crypto. Do you think you're their daddy? And he said no. So why do you act like it? Why do you think that you're the one that can do all this regulation? First of all, the people who regulate securities are the Commodities Futures Trading Commission. Right. That's who regulates securities. They are the ones that are really supposed to do, the regulation. They don't do regulation through enforcement. And that is why the Commodities Futures Trading Commission and also the U.S. Treasury are going to be involved in this case and regulate this also with the whole cryptocurrency market. So they came after XRP because they know that they can't do all of their illicit activities anymore, the SEC. Because like I said before, it records.
Yo, Valve, are you trying to get me banned off YouTube, bro?
No. I've spoken about stuff like that before. What I'm saying?
No, but you know what, bro? No, you're telling the truth, right? And so here's the thing. I find it very interesting that, out of all the coins, they're going after XRP, right? And then you've been following the case, right? And we talked before we went live, and I was telling you how I find it weird that there's been some exposure happening that the SEC has known connections to Ethereum, right?
Yeah.
And so it makes me
all
wonder,
over the place.
Yeah. So it makes me wonder, did somebody in the SEC and I'm not saying this is facts, I'm just speculating.
Yeah.
It's salty that they said, hey man, we want this XRP, but we want it for this price, or give us this amount of XRP and we'll let you slide. And then XRP said, nah, we ain't doing that. We playing by the rules.
They're not doing that. They ain't doing
and
that.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
right.
Maybe it might be a personal vendetta, or am I being too conspiracy theories?
That's what I'm trying to tell you, because
yep.
they know that XRP, just like Brad Garlinghouse said, they're doing regulation through enforcement. A lot of people all over talking about, you know, corruption and all this stuff. And basically they know that this was what I was going to tell you. So they know that if XRP becomes a new global reserve currency, every single transaction is going to be recorded. And when you have a global reserve currency that can be recorded, you can't do all the other stuff, bad stuff that they want to do.
Yeah, like human trafficking, drug trafficking.
Yeah, let's not. Let's not talk about that stuff.
Okay,
you know, that's,
all right. But you get what
stuff
I'm
I didn't say. No.
Yeah.
Let's just say
allegedly.
Yeah. So you know, all the stuff that they do or whatever and stuff like that, they won't be able to do it once XRP comes, because it's like, how are you going to sit here and give Ethereum a free pass, but you don't give XRP a free pass, and you give, you know, Bitcoin a free pass, and then they go and try to say that the Hinman speech was just an opinion, and it wasn't an opinion, because you have Jay Clayton. You know what I'm saying? You have Jay Clayton that basically came and said, "Oh, if you want to hear what is a security, listen to the what about digital currencies and securities, listen to Hinman. And it's on our website." So how is that an opinion if you're saying this publicly? You know what I'm saying? To very important people in the industry. You get me? So they're trying to slow down XRP. They're trying to slow down the explosion that's going to come, not just with the price, because I know that's what everybody thinks, with the global takeover that's going to happen. So I also said this. I also said that there's always plans within plans. So the best plan is always the plan within the plan. You understand what I'm saying? So
I get what you're saying. It sounds like an Avengers movie. We ain't got a plan B, so we just got a plan within the plan. You know what I'm saying? Like,
the Thor hammer, bang!
Right.
later Thor hammer down, and the Captain America shield fly in the air. No. Captain America, when he had the Thor hammer and the shield at the same time, and everybody was like, like. That's what it looks like, what we're watching right now. It's all a plan within a plan, because Brad Garlinghouse could have settled with the SEC, and so could have Chris Larson behind doors, but he did not do that. Why didn't he do that? That's what you got to ask yourself. Why didn't they do that? Chris Larson and the founder of Stellar, Chris Larson, and the CEO of Ripple, Brad Garlinghouse. Why didn't they settle when they could have? And this all would have been behind them. That's what he said. But he didn't do that for the sole purpose of, he knows he has a valid point in proving his point that XRP is a currency, especially when the U.S. Department of State says it's a currency. The U.S. Department of Treasury says it's a currency. Every single country all over the world and all central banks say it's a currency, and the SEC is not more powerful than the central banks. You know what I'm saying? So why do you think that Biden is coming with this executive order to regulate cryptocurrency? Let me pause that right there. Before he did that, Brad Garlinghouse went and said that this case will not only provide clarity for XRP, but it will provide clarity for the entire crypto space. Mind you, let me blow up your mind real quick. Mind you, back in 2019, this was a post I posted on my Instagram page, my XRP Instagram page. They said, "Oh, that's the old post." Okay, but it's most relevant to bring up old posts at the right time with what's happening right now. You know what I'm saying? So back in 2019, right before the court case got on Ripple, which was in 2020, what did Brad Garlinghouse say? He said that all cryptocurrencies are probably going to go to zero. Why is that? Because of what? Regulations, right? Now we have the SEC case coming after Ripple, right? And then don't you find it funny how this is the biggest case in the history of crypto that will never be forgotten forever, which this case is going to bring regulation to the whole market. And then you have Brad Garlinghouse saying that all cryptocurrencies will probably go to zero because, and then 2020 they get sued, and then look what's happening. That's why everybody's scared of the regulations. Oh my God, do I have the right coins? Do you? You know what I'm saying? Like, because of regulation. You see what I'm saying here?
Yeah, definitely. And you know what's interesting to me is that I think that once, as you mentioned, and I think this is the biggest one, once there is regulation in place, there's a lot of coins that are going to die automatically. You know what I'm saying?
Now you know why Brad Garlinghouse said that.
Yeah, that's facts. So I did get a question here that I found interesting, right?
Yeah.
So this was asked here by a person. Worst case scenario, what happens to XRP if XRP loses the SEC case?
I love that question. You know what's so funny, Solo? Every question that everybody asks, I know they're gonna ask it before they ask it. That's how far ahead my mind is. That's how far gone I am. I don't know how I do it, but
well, you make content, so you got to probably prepare. That's right to know what.
But that's the thing, though. My mind just works like that. Like I just know because I've been so deep into this. Like I
rabbit hole,
and breathe in there. I'm not even in a rabbit hole. I'm in a wormhole.
Okay. I was gonna say BBL hole.
I'm in a black hole. You know the black holes in space. I'm in a
shout out to Black Ram 313. Yes, he's the one who asked me that. I don't know if you're familiar with Black Ram. He's a
YouTube. I heard the name before. What's up, Black
YouTube
Ram? How you doing, man?
Salute. Yeah, he's an XRP X gang member as well. Salute to. But yeah, Ram asked me that. So you know, and I'm sure you got that question. Hey, yo, Ram, I'm giving you your props. Chill, Ram. I'm giving you your props.
Yeah, Black Ram, he giving you your pops. Don't
No, that Ram is cool. That's my homie, man. Val, what is your take? So XRP loses the case. Let's say in April, XRP loses the case. What happens to XRP? What happens to the cryptocurrency market?
I'm gonna tell you easily what's gonna happen. First of all, people have a misconception of, they say what's going to happen if they lose the case. First of all, they can't lose the case, and I'm gonna tell you why. There is no losing. It's a win-win, and you want to know why it's a win-win? Because of what XRP is. XRP was essentially created and built for all the money in the world. So when you have it built for all the money in the world, there's no way that it could lose, because it's like, all right, so if you have a quarter and you flip it, you want to play heads or tails, and there's heads and there's tails. Oh, there's tails, and all right, I lost and you owe me $5, whatever the hell. And then, but let's say you flip a coin and there's one side is heads and the other side is heads. You can't lose. Oh, thank you, Black Ram. You can't lose because, first of all, number one, XRP was a medium of exchange. It was built to be global reserve currency. It was built to work with the system, and it is the only coin that can provide.
Wait, Val, say that again. It was built for what?
There you have it right there. It was built to work with the system, not against the system.
That's fact. And see, that's
like
why
Bitcoin.
when I did my, I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you
Go
off.
ahead, yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
But that's why it was so obvious to me in 2017. I'm like, why is XRP not number one? You know, but I'm gonna let you finish answering the question. My bad. I didn't mean to cut you off.
It's all good, man. Whenever you want to cut in, go ahead, do your thing, man. But it was built to work with the system. That's why this guy, his name is Mark Carnegie. He used to be the governor of the Bank of Europe, I believe. And he said that he's calling on a virtual currency to, this was back in 2018, 2019, that he's calling on a virtual currency that can ease reliance on the US dollar. So ease reliance on the US dollar. What is the US dollar? Global reserve currency, right? So first of all, the main purpose of Ripple is to make XRP the global reserve currency. So when people say, well, you know, the dollar, you know, how are we going to have money if the dollar's, you know, going to die? The dollar is not dying. It's just going to be in a new form. It's going to be digital. You understand what I'm saying? Then this goes into the central bank digital currencies, which 10 of them are already live right now. Jamaica's live with the central bank digital currency. Nigeria's live with the central bank digital currency.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So ask yourself this question: why are multiple countries all over the world looking, more than 90% of central banks are either in development of central bank digital currencies, or they're piloting central bank digital currencies, or they already have them developed, or they're trialing central bank digital currencies, testing central bank digital currencies. And CNBC already came out with this news segment, and they already spoke about it. You understand what I'm saying? So the reason why they're looking into central bank digital currencies is because their currencies are failing. They're done. And global inflation is at an all-time high.
That's
when you have major inflation on the United States dollar, you understand what I'm saying? It's a chain reaction. It's a chain reaction. You know, you understand what I'm saying? And it goes to all countries, which is why you see all countries doing central bank digital currencies. First of all, the US dollar was the strongest when it was pegged to gold, right? In 1985, 87, around there. Soon as it got separated from gold, the value went like this of the dollar. You got banks lending out mortgages that they don't have the money to lend out, and they're just lending it out, and they just do quantitative easing. You know, you just print money. The dollar is not backed by anything. It's not backed by anything.
Yes,
sir. You understand what I'm saying? So when you have a currency that works with the system and that's fully exchangeable to every currency, commodity, and asset in the world, how can it lose? How? When you have every single country all over the world saying that it's a currency. So they say, okay, it lose. What if they say it's a security? So what? You know what that means? It'll be used as a derivative security because it's a multilateral asset. Currency. You understand? So you get into the derivative security. They want to say, well, what if it's a derivative security? Okay. A derivative security's value is based on every currency, commodity, asset. You understand what I'm saying? And the value is based upon that. You understand what I'm saying? So that's how it can't, you know what I'm saying? It can't lose. So people get a misconception of it. You know what I mean?
So even if it is deemed a security, it'll still be around. That's what you're saying. In layman terms, right?
Exactly.
Okay.
So yeah, so derivative security is a financial security with a value that is reliant upon or derived from an underlying asset or group of assets like stocks, bonds, commodities, and currencies. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
That's exactly what it is.
Okay.
So, well, you want to? It looks like you're about to ask me something else.
Yeah, I mean, because everybody, keeps asking me, and I haven't gotten to it yet. But before we get into it, let me read the super chats. And by the way, this is not XRP Vale's channel. I'm interviewing him on my channel. My name is Solo TV 84. For those who follow XRP Vale, I'm very thankful to be that you guys are here. I talk about crypto, I talk about anime, and I talk about big booty holes. Okay, so that's what we. Anyway, I shouldn't have said the last part. Anyway, God forgive me for that. The actual King Smith says, I can't finish the live, but I'll be watching later. Thanks for having this conversation. Thank you. Now, the question that keeps, everybody's always asking me is, Solo, what is this whole ISO 20022 or ISO 20022? Yeah, 222 protocol that you're always talking about, right? Val, how would you describe that? What is the ISO protocol, majigger?
The ISO protocol, majigger. Okay, I got you. I that's a very important, very important topic, because here's the thing. So the ISO 20022 basically is part of the new global standard for financial things in the world. The new global standard for basically for money in general. You know what I'm saying? So for payments, right? So essentially the
and hold on a second, guys. For those who don't know what the ISO stands for, it's International Organization of Standardization, right? It's basically the system that the banks are currently using.
Exactly. Yeah, the system that the banks. Well, right now it is going live. The ISO, it's the new system that they're gonna use for the
new, because right now they're using Swift.
Yeah, the wax system. So the slow system that takes 3 to 5 days to send the money. And another reason why XRP is going to take over, because it sends money and no fees. When you got somebody that can send $1 billion, you know what I'm saying, and only pay 1 cent to send it, that's insane. You know what I'm saying? Versus using Swift, where out of that $1 billion, you might have to pay 1.5% or maybe even 2%. You understand what I'm saying? So XRP cuts all of that out and it sends the money instantaneously. You know what I'm saying? So basically, the new global standard, right, it is basically gonna be the new standard for payments. So in 2020, right now, in 2022, it's gonna go live outside of the United States. You know what I'm saying? So when there was a director for
but before it goes live, Val, I gotta say this. First, they're gonna crash the stock markets, and then they're gonna crash all markets. Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't supposed to say that. My bad. Oh sorry, Val. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, bro. I wasn't supposed to say that.
My bad. It's all right. No. People talk about that all the time. That, you know what I'm saying? That the stock market crash, SCL, they talk about that all the time. And that's definitely. But I'm glad you said that. Because she was director for innovative technologies at the Central Bank of England, at the Bank of England, right? And back in July 2021, right, she went and said that we have 12 months before we move to a new global standard for payments. Now, I'm gonna blow your mind real quick. So she said that was in July. So if you count from July to now, what is that, like 9 months, 7 months? July, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February. From July to now, how many months is that? My mind is going crazy.
That's 8 months, right?
8 months. Yeah, like I said, 7 months, 8 months. Okay. So the director for innovative technologies for the Bank of England said in July 2021, right? She said, I forgot her name, but she said, just know she was the director for innovative technologies of the Bank of England, right? So she said we have 12 months to go before we switch to a new global payment standard, and that's ISO20022. So that would mean this July is when they switch outside of the United States. Because when you have the Bank of England switching, that means the whole entire, everybody's going to switch after, that, when the one bank comes. That's why I had that video that said it's going to start with England. And then what do you have? The director for innovative technologies. Look what she said in July. We got 12 months before we switch to a new global payment standard, right? So
I remember seeing that. I think I did a live stream and I showed that video clip, and it's kind of like, it's weird to me, Val, and I was asking you this behind the scenes, but it's kind of like they're putting information out there, but nobody's talking about it except for like you, me, and any other XRP YouTuber, right? But nobody's talking about it. It's kind of like, everybody's so focused about Kim Kardashian and Kanye West. It's kind of like we're in the middle of a financial reset right now. You know that, right? The financial reset has already begun. Like everybody keeps talking about the switch. We already are in it. Like
it's happening. It's
happening. Like we're in the middle of it, and nobody's paying attention. All this inflation, food shortage. Nobody's paying attention. It's crazy.
They're too distracted by the girls with their nice nails and hair on Instagram. They're distracted by that.
Wait. I got you, Val. I got you. They're distracted by, I call them Nicole and Bernice.
Yeah,
you know who Nicole and Bernice is? This is Bernice, right?
Oh yeah,
that's Bernice.
Yeah,
and then we got Nicole, and then we got Kimberly. They're too distracted by that booty.
Yeah, they're distracted by all of them. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
They might be coming after me when they find out I'm worth $12 billion. You know what I'm saying? You got to stay away from those.
But no, all jokes aside, I mean, when I look at this situation, right, where we are at financially, it's never been scarier than it is now, right?
And it has to happen, though. It has to happen. You can't just go to a reset instantaneously. Certain events have to occur before that happens. If you think about it like this, we have been prepped to go digital for years now. Look at our phones. Look at this phone. I have a terabyte of memory in my phone. I have cinematic mode in my phone. Bro, I don't even carry cash no more, bro. I don't carry cash for what? When I have Apple Pay right here in my phone. I have Apple Pay in my phone. I have my credit card, in my other phone that I'm using for a light. You know what I'm saying? Like I have everything there, and I could just
and it's kind of like they're grooming us for that.
They've been doing that though for years.
I was telling that to Black Ram the other day on the phone, that because I like Ram for the fact that when we talk, he always talks about crypto long term. But I was telling Ram, mass adoption is already happening.
It's happening, yeah.
And I think that for that to fully be implemented, and I'm not trying to sound crazy, but look at what they did with the whole 19 situation, right?
Yeah.
They got everybody in the world to stay their ass at home, just like that. Yeah. They told y'all the flu is killing. Well, it is a form of a flu.
Yeah, don't say the word though. Don't say it. I'm
not saying that. Yeah, but the flu is killing people, which it is doing, right? But they made it sound like everybody, like 50% of people were dying, right? when it was like 0.01% or something like that. And
Exactly.
I'm not trying to be dismissive or take away from the people that died. May they rest in peace.
Yeah,
but
sad.
Val, they got everybody in the whole damn world to sit their ass at home.
The best way to control people is through fear.
Facts. So think about it. So is it plausible to believe that they can't implement a new financial system the same way that they got everybody to stay at home?
That's gonna happen. To be honest, it might sound crazy. Like I truly believe that it's gonna happen between this year and next year, hands down. That's just what I believe. For the simple fact that inflation is rising at rates so fast, never before seen in human history. And this is how I know that XRP is right around the corner, but ready to explode. And remember when I told you plan within plans, right? So all of a sudden, when you have the inflation going crazy through the roof in human history, the craziest inflation that we've ever seen, rapidly rising while hard cash is fading rapidly. All this stuff is happening during the Ripple and SEC court case. You don't find that odd? So with me saying that, doesn't it seem that it's a plan within a plan? Isn't that obvious? Because XRP been out for over what, 8 years?
Yeah,
it's been out since 2012.
Yep, 10 years now.
10 years. Yeah, they've been trading it for the last 8-10 years, and all of a sudden, now they want to take them, sue them during the time where the whole global financial system is about to collapse.
Facts.
And people want to sit here and say, "Oh, the U.S. debt crossed 30 trillion." Right? The U.S. debt.
The America's broke.
Yeah.
Got no money. So think about it like this, bro. If America's broke, what about the rest of the world?
That's what I'm about to get to that. See, I'm already about to get to that. You see what I'm saying? Before you even about to say,
they have to crash the system because the way you can't keep going because the world is broke.
That's what. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was going to get into. I was just about to get into that.
My bad. Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
It's funny because every time I talk to people, what they say, I'm in the middle of about to saying it, and then they say it. So basically, the people want to talk about, oh, the debt crossed 30 trillion. That's the big news that I'm pretty sure you heard about. The U.S. debt cost 30 trillion. Oh, no, brother. The problem ain't the 30 trillion. They're not saying the U.S. debt crossed 30 trillion. No. The U.S. national debt crossed 30 trillion. Why aren't they talking about the U.S. global debt is about to hit 100 trillion? It's at 85 trillion right now. They ain't talking about that. You understand what I'm saying? The global debt is the U.S. Remember, the United States dollar is the world reserve currency. So the U.S. global and it's pegged to everything, right? So the U.S. pegged to the euro, is pegged to the Japanese yen, the rupee, everything, right? So the U.S. global debt is over. Go to usdebtclock.org when you get off this and you can see it. The U.S. global debt increases by 600 trillion every 10 minutes. 10 minutes, 600 trillion. And we're already at, matter of fact, I'm gonna look it up real quick. I'm gonna look it up for you, bro, real quick, so I can show you. So here we go. I'm gonna go to U.S.
While you look it up, I'm gonna read the super chats real quick. Okay.
Yeah, go read it. Read that.
Yeah. And by the way, anybody promoting your channel, mods, time them out. There ain't no free promotion unless I'm interviewing somebody. I mean, who comes on somebody else's channel and be like, hey guys, come on my channel?
Yo, they do that to me all the time.
Yo, if you want your channel to be promoted, put $100 or send me some Bitcoin. Like, we don't do no free promotion over here, man. Come on, bro. Shout out to I Am Retired with the $10 super chat, man. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. Thank you. Black Ram 313 with the $10 super chat. He says, thanks for the info and show. Salute, brothers. And I'm not trying to be an asshole, but I've never seen that guy before. Like, if you're on my channel and you rock with me, okay, cool. I'll shout you out. And then I'll tell people, hey, follow that channel. But don't come out like you're trying to promote your channel and nobody knows who you are.
Now you know what I go through.
Come on, man. That's weird stuff. That's some
That's what
stuff.
they do. They sit here and try to promote this guy. I'm not even going to say his name because I'm not going to give him clout. They're sitting here trying to promote this guy. Oh, yeah, check out this guy. He's real, too. Like, he's real. I'm like, bro, the dude been on YouTube for, like, 12 years and got, like, 830,000 video views in 12 years. I'm about to hit 1 million total video views in 10 months. And y'all trying to throw this guy. Y'all throwing him on my channel because you know that my channel, everybody's watching it.
Let's get back to the XRP, bro.
Yeah, let's get back.
Let's get back, man. Did you find what you were looking for, bro?
Yeah, I found it right here. So look at the U.S. national debt right here. You see that?
Whoa, that is crazy. Hold up, leave it up for a second, bro. Like, that is nuts.
Now you think that's crazy? This is what they're talking about. Going up. This is what they're talking about right here, all over. But let me show you what they're not talking about. Hold on. And this is a free website that anybody can check out. You know, anybody can look it up. This is what they're not talking about. They're talking about the U.S. national debt. That's 30 trillion, right? But they ain't talking about the U.S. total debt. So total debt is obviously worldwide, right?
Right.
What did I say?
Wow. So that's 86 trillion, almost 100 trillion. Whew.
Within the next 3 months, mark my words, we're going to be close to 100 trillion. Which is why I say, this goes back to why I say that it's going to be this year that it's going to start to switch the whole system. And people think that the court case is going to take 3 years, 5 years before it finishes. That's not going to happen. I say this is the court case with the SEC and Ripple is going to finish this year because of what's happening with inflation, of what's happening with the U.S. total debt. And they need a tool that's going to save the economy and reset the economy and bring global liquidity to the economy on demand. Now, why do you think Brad Garlinghouse said XRP is on demand liquidity? It could provide the liquidity in seconds when it's needed. So, you know, when it switches and it goes digital, right? That's when, because they're already doing it now with the central bank digital currencies. So notice how during this court case is happening behind the scenes, another central bank digital currency is developed. Another one is developed. Another test is complete. Another test is complete. So this case is essentially just buying time. You know what I'm saying? So XLM and XRP are both members of what? ISO20022 global standard.
Facts.
Both of them.
Yep.
See what I'm saying?
He's wondering about future price predictions. Do you have any numbers?
Everybody asks me that all the time.
I know.
Yes.
I mean, listen, I'll go first.
Yeah, go first. Yeah, go ahead.
I think the highest that we'll see XRP in 2022, I'll keep it to this year. I Am Retired. By the way, guys, he's got a YouTube channel as well. Check him out. I see XRP hitting anywhere in 2022, $500 to $1,000. XLM, I see hitting anywhere from $1 to $10. I
Mm,
don't know. This year, but some at the end of the year or whenever they decide to cause more blackouts and power outages and flip the switch, right?
I'm glad you brought that up too. I'm definitely glad you brought that up too,
Hey,
because
Bill, it's on you, man. I gave my prediction. I know the chat is like, yo, Solo is crazy. I'm off this channel. He's off his rocker. I'll come back for the blockchain.
everybody thinks everybody's crazy until it happens. You know,
Facts.
until it
Hey,
happens.
listen. Hey, people thought I was crazy for talking about Shiba Inu back in April and May.
Yeah.
We made some good money off Shiba, didn't we? Well, for those who got in, anyway.
Exactly. I made a couple stacks off of that too.
Yeah.
Put that right into XRP.
What is? Oh yeah, compounding profits, of course. What is your prediction for XRP and XLM this year or in the next 5 years?
Okay, so the way I see it, because this goes back into me saying that XRP and XLM are both members of the ISO20022. You know, there, and then also you got Algorand, IOTA, and XDC. Those are only 5 compliant coins. So ISO 20022 is a global agreement. You understand what I'm saying? So those are utility coins. So it's hard to come with a price prediction because it can go wherever. It can go wherever. You understand what I'm saying? So basically, once the flip is switched, because I've seen a coin go from 10 cents to $8 in a month. It was a token called the Voyager token, you know, and I had some of that. It's an exchange. So XRP, I'm gonna keep it realistic, but anything can happen. You understand what I'm saying? But I'll just keep it realistic. I say after the court case is over, XRP could just shoot straight to 15, then drop down to $4, and then jump back up to, like, you know, 75, $80, and then consolidate for another 8-10 months, and then hit 3 digits, you know, maybe 250 or 500. Because you got to think about it like this. XRP, right? The whole, once the court case is over, is going to provide clarity, and that's when the floodgates are going to open. That's where they're going to go full force, and you're going to see it start to being, you know, utilized. You know what I'm saying? So that's just with that. Now, if the economy, the global economy, goes to the toilet this year or the beginning of next year, then you can see XRP go straight to thousands of dollars instantaneously. You understand what I'm saying? So then that goes into the buyback. You understand what I'm saying? It could, XRP could go to between $10 and $100, or maybe 250, you know, this year, or the end of this year, or beginning of 2023. And then after that happens, you know, the economy crashed, then it goes to thousands of dollars. Like he said, most people could sell. You know what I'm saying? And you know, before that. But the Federal Reserve received, you know, the buyback proposal, and for 37,500. Now I know people say that's crazy. They don't have that money. But let me tell you something. The central banks and the powerful families of this world own the Federal Reserve. They own them.
Don DeMarco.
They own them. So people want to sit here and say
that's facts. Yo, man, he keeping it all the way P right now. That is facts.
So
that is fact. Oh man, yo, man, I love this stream right here, bro. Hey, man, keep telling them. Keep telling them.
Yeah, so if you type it in.
Wait, you didn't give. Just remember, you still got to give your XLM prediction as well. But
yeah, I'm gonna give that to you.
How the 13 families, you know, the Rockefellers and the whatchamacallits, all these families own 1% of the wealth, 99% of the wealth, basically, in the world. Jiminy cricket.
The 1% of the wealth basically controls the world. You know what I'm saying? So
They own like what? They own like 90% of it or 99% of it, right?
yeah, exactly. Exactly. All the oil, everything. You know what I'm saying? So XLM, I could say I can see it going to about like 350, you know, crazy.
$350 or
No, no, no,
$3?
no, 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 not 350. No, 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 no. That's like 2026. But I mean, like now, you know, with this bull run, because remember, everything is following Bitcoin for now, before regulations. You understand what I'm saying? So after, look at what's happening with the Bitcoin mining. You understand what I'm saying? It's shutting down the mining in other countries. Then they're trying to come over here and do mining, and that's not going to happen because once they see that it sucks up all that electricity and the blackouts start happening, they try to bring mining to. They're trying to say they're going to use Bitcoin as a currency in Arizona, or they're going to do mining in Texas. And look what happened when they tried to do Bitcoin mining in El Salvador. You want to know what happened? The International Monetary Fund, right? Mind you, Brad Garlinghouse sat down with these people, mind you, and talking to them about central banks, digital currencies, and XRP transferring the value of central bank digital currencies back in 2018. So, the IMF, right, came and told El Salvador, they said, yo, look, listen, they gave them a second warning, and they said, stop using Bitcoin or trying to use Bitcoin as your currency. You should stop. Now, what is the IMF? They provide help to over 190, 200 countries all over the world. And they provide help to them through ESDRs. So now ESDR is a claim to currency used by the IMF. So they'll take the ESDRs. You know, when a country needs help and they need money, they'll take these ESDRs, they'll give it to the country that needs help, and then they transfer the ESDRs into whatever currency that country is from. You understand what I'm saying? So El Salvador is one of those countries that's linked with the International Monetary Fund, which is the IMF. So if they need help and their country's about to collapse, which all countries are about to collapse, which is why they're switching up to central bank digital currencies. And yes, get a Ledger Nano S cold wallet. That's what it is, cold wallet. Yeah.
Yeah. I heard you mention yesterday on the stream that you don't recommend the Ledger Nano X because of the Bluetooth.
Yeah.
And we'll get into that later, right?
Yeah.
Bro, I got so much I want to talk to you about, but I don't want to interrupt you. Keep interrupting me, man.
It's cool, man. It's cool, man. You know, I always enjoy this. This is what I do. Like, just like Alpha says. What's up, fellas?
Yeah, except AMS doesn't believe in crypto. I actually met him last year when I went to ATL, and
he
I was
actually
trying,
yeah, he inspired me to do the the YouTube.
Dope.
To be honest, man, like
I'll feel bad though. I mean, I've been telling AMS for years to get into crypto, and he's
let me talk to him for an hour and he'll get into it. He'll get into it.
Good luck getting him for an hour, even for me. I
know I can't. I know
I have to do an interview outside with him. You know what I mean? Like
if I ever do.
AMS said, "Look, man, I got to get $1,000 real quick, so hurry up with this interview." I was like, "I bet." You know what I mean? Let me ask you this. Now, there has been rumors and speculation that XRP, XLM, and XDC, right? Which I love XDC. XDC is like the one that nobody really talks about, but I love XDC.
Finance is what trade finance.
Zinfin. Yep. That they're going to be pegged. XRP is going to be pegged to gold, XLM to silver, and XDC to bronze. Have you heard of that rumor? And what are your thoughts on it, Val? Is it legit? Because you said earlier, we're not on the gold system no more. The dollar's not in the gold system. The dollar's just as much worth, if we want to be honest.
Now, wait. Let me not to cut you off, but let me cut you off right there. Look what you just said. We not on gold anymore.
Yes.
But what has all the countries been doing since 2015? What have they been doing continuously? Buying what?
Gold and silver.
Tons and tons of gold and silver.
Yes, sir.
Why is that? Because that is the only thing when the dollar fails that they can go back to. Gold. It'll be a gold standard, and of course silver too, because it has actual value. It has a use case. Now, if you go to globe usdebtclock.org, right? It shows you how much tons and tons of gold all these countries buy. Like the US has like about like 100 million tons of gold, and China has like 200 million tons. That's not all the gold in the world. I promise you that. There is so much more gold in the world. There's so much there's so much money in the world that nobody even believes that's there. Now, with that being said, do you remember that how can I say this? That crazy insane glitch that happened that sent XRP and to 23 million and all these other coins.
Bro, I posted a little video, bro. I was a trillionaire for like 30 minutes, bro. I was about to take a screenshot and send it to all my exes, but I couldn't do that. Damn.
So now people were saying, oh, what's going on? Why is this happening? Oh, it's just a glitch. Now, let me tell you this. The XRP ledger does not have value on it, does not have glitches. Okay? The exchanges are the ones. Think about it like this. When these exchanges have glitches, it stemmed from somewhere. It has to be a movement of value to create those kind of glitches. There, at some point, there is a movement of value that makes everything go crazy like that. Just like if the price of Bitcoin goes up or whatever, what happens to exchanges? They crash. All this crazy stuff happens, right? Or all these things go up. How many times has that happened when coins exploded and then stuff crashes? Because the value's moving. Look at what happened with Robinhood and AMC. They wasn't even letting people buy AMC. They couldn't buy all this crazy stuff by having price movement, right? So everybody was saying, why did this happen? All this glitch out of nowhere. What's going on? Now, the XRP ledger, remember what I told you before, earlier. The XRP ledger, right, records every transaction. There is no transaction that's just there on the XRP ledger just to be there, just out of nowhere. It's there, and it's for a reason. So when that happened, that insane glitch, the total volume of the XRP ledger went to 82 quintillion.
He said quint. Hey,
I'm serious.
I got it. Yeah, no. I had to look to see how many zeros that was, bro. Like, that's a lot of zeros, bro.
Yeah, I posted. I think I have it on my Instagram. The picture. Let me see if I can.
No, but go ahead and finish, bro. You were making a great point.
Yeah. So it glitched to 80. Now, mind you, this. Remember what I told you. When you see glitches like that all over the exchanges, it stems from somewhere of a movement of value.
Yeah.
Okay.
So wait. I got to ask you this because a lot of people think the glitch may have been a hack of some sort or just maybe the system spurring out. You don't. It sounds to me like you don't think it's accidental or coincidental. Am I getting that just right?
Yeah. No, it's not. The accidents were the glitches on the exchanges. The glitches stemmed from somewhere of a movement of value at that point in time. Okay. So there was one time where I looked and I seen this in person. I don't care if anybody doesn't believe me or not. I honestly don't care because I seen it with my own eyes. Like I've seen the XRP ledger go to $400 billion in a second and then go back down like nothing happened. And I was like, I'm like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
Out of nowhere. Now, when all these crazy glitches happen on all these exchanges, the XRP ledger volume was 87 quintillion, 87 200 quadrillion, 800 a billion, 500 million to be exact, down the line. So that glitch was higher than all the glitches. It wasn't a glitch, actually. That movement of value was higher than all the glitches on the exchanges, per se. So they want to say, oh, it was a glitch on the exchanges. So why was the XRP ledger volume higher than all those glitches? So where did it stem from if the XRP ledger volume was 87 quintillion higher than every single glitch on all exchanges? Where did it stem from? Obviously, the XRP ledger, if the volume was that 87 quintillion was higher than all the glitches on the exchanges. So you understand what I'm saying?
But here's the thing, and here's the crazy part, Val.
Yeah.
If it's a glimpse of the future, right?
Yeah.
Shouldn't that be like when that full reset is implemented, that value should be like that then? That we saw in those glitches? Because let's say if XRP goes to $10, right? We know what we saw in that glitch wasn't no $10. That was like what? 23 quintillion? How many quintillions was that,
80,
bro?
80, it was around 82 it was around 82 quintillion. I'm gonna see if I can find it. I got it right here. I got it right here.
Do you think that
no.
Wait, hold on.
It was 80, it was 89 quintillion right here.
89. So do you think that with that rumor, right? Do you think that with that rumor that I was telling you about, will XRP be backed up by gold? Is there going to be enough gold in the, or do you think that's just a myth?
No, it ain't no myth.
Okay.
It ain't no myth.
And here's the thing.
You think XRP got gold?
You made a video the other day about Starlink, right? Which Elon Musk owns, right? It's not secret.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to tell you guys something. They found somewhere out in space, they found like this big old asteroid that is worth trillions of dollars. It's got all types of gold in it and stones. It got things in it they don't even know what to call it because they never seen it before. And so what they want to do is, have you ever seen that one movie where the asteroid was going to hit the Earth?
Just look up.
Just look up.
I hope it doesn't happen like that, man.
The asteroid was going to hit the Earth, but then instead of them blowing up the asteroid, they're like, nah, let's get all the gold, silver, all of that from there. But they're saying in space, there's all types of gold and silver, all types of different elements that is worth quadrillions, they said.
Exactly.
Quadrillions, not quadrillions.
Exactly.
And so XRP Valve, and I'm not trying to be facetious, but is that how they're going to back up XRP and XLM? They're going to go in space and try to get their gold and silver to back it up. I mean, how are you going to back up 89 quintillion dollars, my G? Like, and I'm not coming at you, but it's like,
it's hard to wrap your head around. I know.
How do you back up that much money?
I know. Look, exactly. The thing is not about it. All right, it's two things. How do you back up that much money, and how does that money get moved? How can you transfer that much money in seconds? Right. So they have gold. The gold that you see on the usdebtclock.org is not all the gold that's on this earth. And I'm telling you right now, the amount of gold that is on this earth that's why, they say we're going to go back to a gold standard. Why would they say that if there wasn't enough gold on earth? You understand what I'm saying? To switch to that standard. Why do you think I forgot her name. This lady who was going to be a part of the US Treasury, but she said that we can go back to a gold standard in a very cryptocurrency way. You know what I'm saying? They will raise the
Okay.
price of gold to justify the money printing. Okay, look what he said. He said they will raise the price of gold to justify the money printing in the death part of the recent call reevaluated. Yeah, so gold, the true value of gold is 35,000. Gold has been suppressed just like XRP.
I believe that.
The
I
dollar
totally
to
believe
gold, you go to usdebtclock.org, the dollar to gold ratio is about, should be at 38,000 right now. It's higher than that. It's higher than that. I can show you right now. He's saying
Hold on. I'm gonna pull up the site. Don't worry about it. I got you.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Now I was speaking to Ram yesterday, right? I have a cousin. He's an engineer by the name of E. And I don't know if you heard, because we haven't even talked about the food shortage and inflation yet, which I want to cover a bit. The inflation.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I don't care, man.
But barley, right? You know they use barley to make what? Beer, right?
Beer, yeah.
There's a shortage on that. And my cousin was telling me, Solo, don't be shocked if in 2 to 5 years from now, a pint of beer is going to cost $100 because.
I'm glad you said that. I'm glad you said that. Keep going.
No. I mean, is he right or is he tripped, like bugging out?
No, he ain't tripping.
2 years from now, the average American will not be able to afford a freaking pint of beer.
I'm glad you said that. Yes. Keep on.
I'm done. I mean, I'm asking you, bro. Like, I'm bringing it back to you.
Okay. Everything ties into XRP. Whether anybody wants to believe it or not, everything ties into XRP. Okay. Now I'm gonna tell you why. This is why they say it's a new 1%, right? Hyperinflation is happening right now, which is why you see all these crazy food prices going up, right? Right or wrong. Which is why you see the rent going up like crazy. Think about it. You go to Orlando, Florida, they want like $1,700 for $1,750 or $1,800 for a two bedroom apartment. Right. So it's 21,000 now. Before it was higher to 35,000, the dollar to gold ratio. So with hyperinflation, which it's never going to go back down. So you see XRP is deflationary.
Right.
When you say deflationary, meaning that it has spending power. It's like, because look, the value of the dollar right now has no value. So if you spend like $5,000 is really worth $320 spending power. You know what I'm saying? So XRP is deflationary, which means the spending power keeps going up.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So you're going to have a new 1% that's going to be a part of this hyperinflation world. Why do you think Elon Musk is coming out with that robot?
Okay, not to sound ignorant, but which the robot, which robot is that? Like,
I'll show it to you.
Okay.
Why are they doing artificial, AI robots that can do stuff and basically take everybody's jobs?
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So that new era is going to be for the new 1% that could afford to live like that. You ever seen that movie Equilibrium? I forgot what it was called, where they had that big white ring outside the United States, not outside the United States, outside the world, and the rich people lived there, and then Earth was like all messed up with the poor people, and the new 1%
Equilibrium. No, I heard about it, but no.
That's what the movie's about. It's about the new 1% that live in Earth's atmosphere in that big ring that they built that's floating in space, and they had machines that can heal you, and no doctors. There was no doctors, no nothing. You just go in the machines and it heals you. Who can afford that? The new 1%.
Right. Facts.
That's hyperinflation. You know what I'm saying? So they're basically going to say by 2025, a gallon of milk is probably going to be like $15. And who can afford that? The new 1%. Yeah, Elysium. Exactly. Elysium. That's the
Elysium.
movie.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
That's the movie you got to see when we get off when we get off of it. That's the homework.
I got you. I got you, bro.
Elysium. I'm telling you, it's a great movie. You got to see it, man. So, the way it is, if you notice, everything just keeps going up, 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 up. Why do you think the Federal Reserve is going to have an announcement about inflation next week? And he even said it himself that, let me show you this, man. That it's gonna get crazy in that recent meeting that he had. I'm gonna show you real quick. Hold on. Right here. Wait, hold on. I got it right here. Hold on. Look.
Plausible outcomes, as I said.
Look, watch.
To address the full range of plausible outcomes, as I said, and particularly the possibility that inflation will continue to run higher more persistently than we'd expected. And
I'll play it again. Hold on, go ahead.
To address the full range of plausible outcomes, as I said, and particularly the possibility that inflation will continue to run higher more persistently than we'd expected. And
you know what he just said? That it will run, particularly that inflation will run higher and more persistently. Bro, we just had a 7% inflation increase in 2020, and now he's over here saying in 2022 that it's gonna run higher and more persistently. So who's gonna be able to afford that? The new 1%. There you go.
And salute to the 113 people that are in the chat. You know what's sad, Val? If we would be talking about Kim Kardashian or how to get pogs like this, we would have 3,000 people in the chat. You know what I mean? It's a shame.
It's sad.
Because we're talking about some real shit, nobody cares. And look at the numbers, just how they just keep going up. like that's crazy to me, bro. Like,
no, let's look at the main number. Let's look at go to the US total debt. You see 86 trillion right underneath the defense war.
Where is it at? I don't see it. Wait.
All right, you see where the arrow's at? Go down. Now you see it right there.
Wow, bro, that is crazy.
And that's what people aren't talking about. They're talking the top one that you just had your finger on. The go up again. Go up.
Wow.
Yeah. Go up.
That is
U.S.
crazy.
national debt. See the U.S. national debt?
Yeah,
that's what
I see that.
About. They're not talking about the U.S. total debt.
Right.
You understand?
And everybody's just glossing this over. Like, look at this. 86.
Some people don't. You know how many people don't even know about this website?
Probably 99% of people, because they don't care.
But with that being said, now let's go back into the global reset.
Right.
Now, when you have 87 quintillion popping up on the XRP ledger, right? When you have 87 quintillion popping up on the XRP ledger, they say global reset. Now, to have a global reset, my friend, what has to happen? The total debt has to get paid. The global debt must get paid to have a global reset for everything to start fresh. Now, let me blow your mind. What did Brad Garlinghouse say? What did he say? It's about what? A level playing field. What did Donald Trump say in when he was in office, when he came back from his meeting with the president of China? Sooner or later, before we all want to know, like, or believe, we're all going to be on a level playing field, because that's the only way it's fair.
Right. Facts. But
so
they don't want to do that. The old guard, they're not going to give their power up.
Bro, they're going to do it. And I'm going to tell you why. Because it has to be a global, it has to be a level playing field. So this way they can have their new world, why do you think the World Economic Forum was talking about a global reset?
Right.
They're the World Economic Forum. The world, everybody. Why do you think Biden, as soon as he became president, what did he do? He met with all the G7 leaders in the world. Those are all the global leaders.
That's crazy, bro.
Who did Trump meet with before Biden became president? What was he spend most of his time doing? Meeting with who? All the presidents in the. Every time you turn on the TV, you see him having a meeting with another president.
Right. That is crazy.
Then when Biden became president, what they did? Have meeting with all the G7 leaders. And this is happening in front of everybody's face. And they say, oh, that's not going to happen. Bro, it is going to happen. Why do you think Russia just teamed up with China right now? You understand what I'm saying?
Well, they're trying to get the oil from Ukraine.
Yeah, they're trying. Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
Because listen, look at this here, man. Listen, and I'm not trying to be, but the whole world is broke, bro. Look at this, bro.
Look what you're showing me. Look what you're showing me. You see that, right?
Yeah.
You see all that. You see the whole world is broke, right? So what does that mean? What does the whole world need? If the whole world is broke, what does it need?
Money.
A what? A reset.
A reset. Facts. This is crazy, and it's like nobody's paying attention to this, and we're basically in the verge of, a stock market collapse, and of course the crypto market will have to crash as well, temporarily. But how? Okay, but with this reset, and this is the one part that I haven't been able to figure out, and maybe you can school me on this.
Yeah.
But once because we are in the middle of a reset right now, I think we both agree on that part, right?
Yeah, that's why the presidents are meeting with all the leaders.
But for this new system to be in place with XRP, XLM, XDC, and so on, right? They basically are going to have to start at zero with the debt, then, wouldn't they? I mean, everybody's debt wiped off. You don't owe no more student loans. You know,
exactly.
You don't owe no more credit card bills. Now, obviously, that wouldn't happen overnight. But exactly. But that's the only way that reset would be fully implemented, because
they can make it happen overnight if they want to. The powers of the world can do whatever the hell they want to do.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
But the thing is, I know they don't want to, but the thing is, for the reset to happen, you would have to do that, because you would have to start everybody at a brand new slate, equal in regards to no debt. I know
exactly.
It sounds crazy, but Val,
that's what needs to happen. That's what needs to happen.
Okay. And I know that for a lot of people, this is going to sound insane, but let me just shut up right now, bro. I'm just, right now, you can see it in my eyes, like my brain is just
Am I opening up your brain?
It's just spinning.
I'm doing spinning. Now you know how my brain feels when I make those videos. Imagine how my brain feels when I have 15 years of watch time in 10 months. Look, imagine how much sleep I don't get.
And the crazy part is, the powers that be, Val, they don't have anybody to blame but themselves, because they fucked it up on their watch.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they became too greedy and corrupt, and among other things. They fucked it up, and they know they fucked it up. Excuse my language.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So listen to what you just said. They're greedy and stuff like that, or whatever, right? And they messed it up.
Right.
So if they messed it up before, that's why XRP is perfect for to be a global reserve currency. Why do you think they call it the standard of the Internet of Value? Every single transaction is going to be recorded on the ledger.
Yes, sir.
And that ties into the level playing field. And Trump said that's the only way it's going to be fair. When he says fair, he means that nobody's going to compete against each other. It's going to just be fair. And the only way it can be fair is if everything is watched and everything is recorded. Think about it. How many times have you been outside and some places are still taking cash? Why do they still take cash? What don't they want to report?
Taxes.
Taxes.
Facts.
Right?
Taxes, and also they don't want to pay the credit card company for the processing fees.
Yep.
Because a lot of people don't know that, but every time you buy something at a store,
50 cents, 20 cents.
Perrier, the credit card company, they got to take their cut. That's facts.
And eat vegan too. Eat vegan. Eat vegan. Don't eat meat. I'm telling you that right now. Eat vegan so you can last longer. I promise you. I have been eating vegan for the past 4 months, and my energy is through the roof.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try to go on a 1 week vegan challenge. How about that?
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you.
I love avocado.
Yeah.
Can I eat eggs?
No. Yeah, no, you can't do eggs. That's the problem. Instead of eating eggs, all that cholesterol.
All that cholesterol.
Instead of eating that, my friend, what you want to have is get fruits, oranges, peanuts, kiwi, watermelon. Have that every morning with oatmeal, and you're going to see the difference. I'm telling you.
I got you.
You know, have a bean burger. You can have brown rice with beans, all that. You know what I'm saying? So, but anyways, they need to have the level playing field, and then that's why you see XRP is deflationary, right?
Right.
It just increases with value, right? And remember, the guy who created XRP and the XRP ledger, David Schwartz, what did he say? The only way XRP will work is it can't be dirt cheap.
Right.
It has to be a high price in order.
Well, they gotta cover those borderless transaction fees from country to country.
Exactly. And those fees are too high, which is why Swift is gonna get wiped out. And XRP is gonna take over. Remember, I told you earlier that when you can send $1 billion for less than a penny seamlessly to any country in the world within 3 seconds? Are you kidding me?
Wow.
Yeah, if people want to talk about Bitcoin, you know how long it takes a transaction of Bitcoin? It takes an hour. Sometimes it can take a day or two. You know how much electricity it sucks up for every transaction? Bitcoin sucks up as much electricity as a whole household consumes in a month for every transaction. You want to know how much electricity XRP consumes total, no matter what value is being sent forever? Only 70 light bulbs worth of electricity. And that's
Val, you've been spitting. I want to show you something. You probably already seen this.
Yeah.
You probably already seen this, but I want to react to this video. And I know to some people this may not mean anything, but it kind of coincides to what you are talking about here. Okay, so this is Ashton Kutcher talking to Ellen DeGeneres here. Let's see what they got to say, man.
This better be good. All right, we're back with the very mysterious Ashton Kutcher, and this now all of a sudden the chair came out, and he said he doesn't know what's going on. So, are we both getting surprised by something?
I don't know. Except for, well, maybe I know something.
Okay, what? What do you know?
Okay, so you know I have this like tech investment fund with guys here, right?
Yes.
It's called Sound Ventures, and we invest in high tech companies, right?
Right.
So, guys here. That's what the chair's for. So maybe guys should come.
Have you seen this, Val?
Yeah, I seen that.
Okay.
He sent it to them through Ripple.
Wait, hold on a second.
So Ripple is basically a platform to
Hold
allow
on, let
people
me-
to that we're going to invest in, right? This very interesting tech company called Ripple that we're going to invest in, right?
Okay, what is Ripple?
So Ripple is basically a platform to allow people to transfer money from bank account to bank account, person to person, really securely, really simply, really quickly. Okay. So we found this company. We thought it was really, really interesting, and it runs on this stuff called XRP, which is a cryptocurrency. But basically, it's just a way to get.
I love how he's just describing it so casually. You know what I mean? It's like
he knows. He knows.
He's been in it probably for years, and now they're just making it sound like it's just a cryptocurrency that we just peer-to-peer, right? Get out of here, bro. You know what this is.
He knows what it is.
You know what
you probably have like 10 million XRP.
So we're meeting meeting with these folks, and they're explaining to us the people that run it, this guy Chris Larson and the guy named Brad Garlinghouse, and they run it, and they're talking about the ethic of this company and this platform, and how they actually really care about being an ethical company and giving a portion of this platform away to people that are doing good in the world.
Mm-hmm.
So it was around the exact same time that I ran into you on the beach, and you told me about this amazing birthday gift that you got from Portia.
Oh, we ran into each other on the beach. Man, get out of here. You called up and said, yo, my girl in here, come through. Like, what is he talking about?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Get out of here, man.
And you explained to me that if you weren't doing this, that what you would be working on is that project, right?
Yeah, I would be saving the gorillas, yes.
You would be saving the gorillas, and everybody knows those things. So, but you never ask anyone for anything ever. And you said, at some point, I'm going to need some help with this. And I said, you're asking me for help. You never ask anyone for help ever. And at the same time, you called him.
It was on your birthday. You called me on your birthday. I was like, wow, she's calling me on her birthday. Is everything okay? And
I'm
you
gonna get my laptop charger.
the gift of a lifetime that Portia gave you. And I promised you on that call that I'd be there to help you. And we are brothers, and we're here to help you.
And so we talked to Chris and Brad. And
anyway, guys, I'm just stopping this for a second, but there's a reason I'm showing this. This is I don't know how old this is. Okay, somebody said 2018
years old. Hold on, I'm trying to get my laptop charger real quick.
Okay, somebody said 2018. Okay, there's a point that I'm trying to make with this. There's a point.
And we said, there's this amazing human being, and all they ever do is think about other people they can give to. Whether it's in New Orleans, whether it's in Montecito, whether it's the people that come here and the people out there, you're always thinking about everyone else. And we wanted to show you that people are thinking about you. So, on behalf of Ripple, we'd like to give you $4 million.
Hold on, man. I'm trying to get my laptop charger. Yeah, all right, we good. Go ahead.
Okay, Val. So they gave Ellen DeGeneres $4 million, right?
Yeah.
In XRP.
Yeah.
Now you gotta wonder,
yeah,
what would be the you know, and this goes to something you said earlier, and I know to some people it may not matter, but even if to give a charity $4 million,
yeah,
one doesn't just say, okay, here's $4 million, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of paperwork that goes with it, red tape that goes with it.
Yeah.
You feel me? And they're just like, yo, here's $4 million. Boom, just like that.
And it just sent it. But my thing is that I see it. It went. Wait, let me see closely because it went 3.4. I think that was in France money.
Right.
Like it converted to a different it converted to whatever the value would be in the other currency. So they transferred the currency, you get what I'm saying, within 3 seconds to another country, and it automatically transferred what the conversion would be within 3 seconds to that country.
Right. And that's the point I was trying to make by showing the video was,
yeah,
that's how fast it is. Imagine trying to give a $4 million to a charity now in another country. It wouldn't take 4 seconds. You're lucky if it took 4 days.
Exactly.
I said you would be lucky. It probably would take more than 4 days. Right?
Way more than 4 days. It'd take like 5 days or something like that.
Facts. And then you got to go through the IRS and all of that stuff too.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? But
that's the crazy part.
Anyway, I look at this, right? And I see we got a lot of haters here in the chat. I don't know why you guys are here. I'll just time you guys out or whatever. Yeah. I'll just time you guys out or whatever, because you got a lot of people here in the chat that I see that just want to talk. We're just gonna time you guys out, right? XRP is happening. It is happening. I can assure you that.
Yep.
It's happening. You know what I'm saying? I can assure you that it is happening.
Yeah, it's happening. Yeah.
Somebody, hold on. Big Trucker Review. Let's see what he got to say. Imagine being a store owner with your prices labeled in cryptocurrency. There are over 17,000 Which would you use, and then how would you deal with the volatility? Okay, Val, I'm gonna let you answer that because
Okay, so imagine being
that is a good question.
Imagine being a store owner with your prices labeled in cryptocurrency. There are over 17,000. Which would you use, and then how would you deal with the volatility? Okay. Let me read that again. With the price labeled in cryptocurrency, and there are over 17,000. Okay. So first of all, the prices wouldn't be labeled in cryptocurrency because it's going to be central bank digital currencies. What's going to come? Okay, so the cryptocurrencies right now that people are spending through Visa, you know what I'm saying? They're spending some of the currencies that are not before regulations. You understand what I'm saying? So right now, what's being spent is the cryptocurrencies that, let's just say somebody wants to spend like Tezos or whatever.
Wait. That's the part that Big Trucker's review is missing.
Yeah.
It's before regulation. Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
Right? That's exactly the part that he's missing. Facts.
That's what I'm saying. So they're going to be spending central bank digital currencies. The only crypto that's going to be here is basically the ISO20022 cryptos that are gonna be a part of the new financial system that's actually doing something in the new financial system. You know what I'm saying? Like you have IOTA and stuff like that, and Algorand. They're actually doing some stuff like IOTA. They have like how can I say this? They have IOTA has decentralized healthcare. You get what I'm saying? And no. Algorand has decentralized healthcare, and IOTA has smart cities, because that's where the cities is going to. They're going to smart cities, because look at the 5G internet. Look at the Starlink. This is the Web 3.0. That's basically coming. So the prices of the store owner, it would be central bank digital currencies, because everything's going digital, because everything's going to be recorded and everything's going to be watched. Once the switch happens and the reset is done and over, and the new 1% is here, and first of all, it isn't going to be no store owners. It's going to be gone. All the mom and pop stores are done. That's why all this stuff is happening with what's going on in the world. The middle class is going to be wiped out. Period. So it ain't going to be no store owners. It's going to be corporations. And the only people that are going to be around for these corporations in this new society is going to be the new 1%. And everybody who's not a part of the new 1%, they're going to be watched with what they're spending. You understand what I'm saying? They're going to have...
It's a new financial system.
Yeah, they're going to have a monetized spending. You know what I'm saying? So, that's just what it's going to be. But the new 1% always lives above the rest. We're not going to have no problems, because they cater to them. You understand what I'm saying? So that's just what it is.
I will say that mom and pop stores will be around, but it's going to be the top 1% that'll own those mom and pop stores.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you. Yeah. All the stores that are out, look, since all this craziness happens, 50% of the global economy was gone and hasn't come back. Look how expensive it is to rent stuff.
Yeah, facts. It's gonna get very serious here in a moment, Val. I mean, I'm serious. I've been warning people about the food shortage for a year. If Big Trucker was honest, he'll tell you that. I've been warning people for a year, and everybody thought I was crazy. Everybody thought, Solo, you're nuts. I was talking about the food shortage back in 2020. Back in 2020, in the summer of 2020, I was talking about the food shortage. Yeah. So over a year, and people thought I was crazy. And now what's happening?
Now it's happening. Yeah, they don't
And it's
listen.
gonna get worse.
It's gonna
It's
get
gonna
way
get way worse.
way
You're gonna
worse.
see food lines again, like you saw in the Great Depression, because
Yeah,
people
see-
will not be able to afford to go to the grocery store.
Yeah, they won't. They definitely won't.
You already see crime going up, carjackings up in America by like 100 and something percent. In my
Yep.
city alone, it's up by 80%.
Yep.
Crime, home invasions are going to go up. Why? Because people are getting desperate.
They are getting desperate. They're
They're getting desperate. Everything is about to. Everything is changing. It's going to change in a hurry.
It's
and
changing
you know what?
rapidly.
And you know what? People will be dismissive, Val, and call you crazy when you say something that is not conventional, right?
Yeah, to them.
But if you're paying attention to the times and you see what's going on,
Yep.
history has a weird way of repeating itself.
Repeating
sometimes.
itself. Yep. Yep. So that's exactly. Oh man. But that's what's gonna happen though, because
Crime is up because Chrysler started building Hellcats.
crime is up because of them air tags.
It ain't if Toyota Camrys are like the number one cars getting hit, it ain't Hellcats, sir.
It ain't Hellcats.
You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
exactly.
I'm just saying, Val, and here's the thing: people like you and I, when we spread the message, people say we're crazy, they're dismissive.
Yeah.
And I don't say this arrogantly,
Yeah.
but time will prove us to be right.
Time is already proving everybody right.
You know
what I'm saying?
Food shortage is happening. You know what I'm saying? Women are getting swindled on Tinder because dudes are now trying to finesse broads. I mean, the whole world is going crazy. You know?
This guy, the guy in the comments is hilarious. He went that X-class guy. He keeps saying Vail need to stop talking about faking thumbnails so he can say he was the first. And I was it's funny he said that because a lot of the content that I've said months ago, people are talking about it now. People get so mad. They get so jealous. It's so funny. But anyways, yeah. So, and what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? So all this stuff is gonna happen rapidly and happen fast, and all this stuff that that's going on. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff that's going on is basically gonna happen so fast that people aren't even gonna realize it. You get what I'm saying? They're not even gonna realize what's basically going on. Essentially, it's gonna happen so fast that it's gonna come into a shock, and people are gonna snap into reality. You understand what I'm saying? They're gonna snap into reality real quick, and and the people that know about XRP are gonna be the ones that are gonna, survive. So
yeah, it's I think that, and I'm not a doom and gloom YouTuber. You know what I'm saying? So anybody who knows me will tell you that. But if you're paying attention, you're looking at what's going on financially, right? Globally. You see what's going on in Ukraine with Russia, right?
Yeah.
Things are about to get real. I mean, things are already getting real, like you said, Yeah. And I've been telling people, hey, stock up on food, stock up on guns, ammo, protection, right? Yeah. Because a lot of people are going to lose their minds. And that's how the chaos is going to just ensue.
Listen, this order, the best, let me tell you, I'm glad you said that too. The best order is created through chaos, and that's when they're going to, switch. And then, a cyber attack could happen, and that could basically be the best time to implement the new financial system. With that being said, XRP can make transactions offline. So when the whole financial system collapses, it's going to be the system only ready and equipped to handle that, and bring it back online, the one and only.
Let me ask you this:
XRP.
Do you think that XRP in the future can be the number one cryptocurrency per market cap in the world? And if so, when do you think that
Hell
would be?
yeah. Hell yeah.
When do you think that would be? 10 years from now? 5 years?
Yeah, that definitely what see, people say 5 years, 10 years from now and all this stuff like that. I say, like I said before, between 2022 and 2023, because like you said, look how fast the inflation is rising and all these crazy stuff is happening. What does that tell you? You think it's the switch is gonna happen 5 years from now, or is it gonna happen a year from now, or a year and a half, 2 years from now?
I mean, I think that I would quite frankly be shocked if XRP doesn't make it over $50 this year alone, after the case is settled. Or
that's what I think it would definitely go over 50 after the case is settled, because after the case is settled, there's going to be clarity. That's why you have the U.S. Treasury and the Commodities Futures Trading Commission that's going to be doing the regulation. You get what I'm saying? And the U.S. Treasury already said XRP is a currency. So there you go.
All right. Well, Val, listen. Before we leave, man, because I appreciate you having me on it, and I didn't mean, you know what I'm saying? And I know this is going to be hard for a lot of people to wrap their head around what we're talking about, because you and I, we're visionaries, we're trendsetters, and I know.
No, I appreciate you for having me on.
Because, like I said, back in 2020, I was making live streams. 2020, 2021, telling people about the food shortage. Everybody was calling me crazy, nuts. I had people DMing me like, "Are you okay? What's going on?" And now the food shortage is happening.
It's happening.
And the same people that were dismissive of me, now I can't find them. I'm not getting my apology.
Saying nothing. They ain't saying nothing.
They ain't saying anything. But I know they watch me taking notes. Like they're like, this guy must know something I don't know. I'm not that smart. But A plus B equals C, motherfucker. Like, it's that simple.
Yeah.
It's really that simple, because if you pay attention to the times, you see what's going on. I mean, we got a president that loves getting pegged by Russia and China. Like,
exactly.
The country away.
And everything is happening so fast. It's happening.
I'm talking about Sleepy Joe. You know what I'm
Sleepy
saying?
Joe. Yeah. Him. That's a whole nother story. That's a whole nother story. You know what I'm saying? You know, but it is what it is. But what I can say, what I will say, is the simple fact that just be happy that you have a chance to invest in XRP if you have the opportunity to do so, and put it on your Ledger Nano S, because once the flip is switched, the XRP holders, if there's whatever XRP holders are left, they're going to be a part of the new 1%. You understand what I'm saying? And when all the crazy stuff is happening, you're going to be the one that's going to be safe from all that, because you're a part of the new 1%. So if a buyback happens with XRP,
okay, wait. Let's talk about that. I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
Now I made a video. They're talking about a $35,000 buyback, right?
Yeah.
And I said that they wouldn't do it because they couldn't afford it, because there are too many XRP holders.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that, Val? Do you think they're going to do a buyback, and if so, for what price?
Okay, so, well, the terms was from Valhall Capital, and some guy named James Rule had them on his channel, and they were talking about it. And the people from Valhall Capital, what they were saying was that all the governments and central banks would come together and decide on the buyback price for XRP, right? So they were saying the buyback price would be $37,500, and they're saying, well, how are they going to do that? That's a lot of money. How are they going to buy back all the XRP? Why can't they just go on the open market right now and buy it for 61 cents? You understand what I'm saying? first of all, there's over 34 billion XRP in circulation, right? And basically, that's a big sell wall. Okay, you want to say that the Federal Reserve could just go on the open market and buy it for 60 cents? That would mean buy all the XRP for 60 cents. That would mean all retail XRP holders would have to be willing to sell it for 60 cents. And are they going to do that? Or are they going to sell it for 37,500? See what I'm saying? At that point, they would do it. And essentially, the reason why, you know what I'm saying, that would that they would sell all their XRP, the retail holders, that would be a part of the deal. You'll have to sell all your XRP and you'll get a tax break for you and descendants and debt forgiveness and all that stuff, right? So that would be essentially how can I say this? Oh, my head is spinning right now. So that would be the 37,500 will make them sell it. But the people who accumulated all XRP for all these years will be multi-billionaires like me. I've been accumulating since 2018. You know what I'm saying? I sell that, I'll be worth like 12 billion. You know what I'm saying? So
but the question is, would you want to sell it? Because the dollar will be worthless then.
I'm glad you said that. I'm so glad you said that. The dollar is worthless. But guess what? They would pay you in for the 37,500 buyback. If that so happened, you will get paid in the digital dollar. You understand what I'm saying?
I got you.
You have USDT stable coin. They can pay to you in that. Or when the digital dollar comes out and they have the buyback, they'll pay you in the digital dollar wallet. Because where is money going? It's not going to be in paper, right? It's going to be digital. See what I'm saying? The paper money's worthless, which is why it's transitioning into a different form, which is why all the countries are doing central digital currencies, because they know their paper money is worthless because it's not backed by anything. You get me now? You follow me?
I get you. But I personally, I wouldn't let them have my XRP.
But here's the thing. You'll get paid if somebody's worth 12 billion and they say sell all your XRP, you know, right now for 37,500 and you're worth 12 billion, you're gonna do it. You're gonna tell me Solo, you're gonna pass up on 12 billion?
Because you know what my train of thought is?
Yeah.
If you're willing to pay for that much for
it's
XRP,
gonna go up again. Yeah,
exactly.
I know it's gonna go, but
let me hold on, let me finish. So
go ahead,
it's kind of like telling somebody, yo, when you bought Ethereum at 30 cents, it goes up to $30, and somebody says, yo, I'll buy your Ethereum for $300. Sounds amazing because you bought it at $3 or whatever, or 30 cents, and then it's a $3. They'll give you $300, but Ethereum, that person knows Ethereum one day will be $30,000, right? Mm-hmm. So it's kind of like what I would do personally. I mean, I might sell a little bit, but I would keep the majority of it because.
But that wouldn't be a part of the deal.
XRP is going to be exponentially worth more,
way more, yeah. But that's the thing, though. The deal will have to be that you have to sell all of it. But me, if I'm worth 12 billion, that's fine. I'll sell it all if I'm worth 12 billion. But at the end of the day, I can say that XRP was the reason why I changed my life. And I still have the ISO20022 coins that are going to be here for the new financial system. So I don't care. This is what I've said before on my channel. I can easily stake Algorand for 5 to 6% on my Ledger Nano S. Algorand is going to increase throughout the years because it's a part of ISO20022. So imagine you have 50 million in and let's say you're worth 12 billion, and you have you buy 50 million worth of Algorand, you stake it on your ledger, that would give you over 33,000 Algorand at the current price. So let's say 3 years from now, Algorand goes to $40, and you have $40 times 33,000 Algorand a month from 50 million invested, right? That's $1,320,000 a month in worth of Algorand that you would be getting paid, valued in the US digital dollar, because that's where the US digital dollar is going. You understand what I'm saying? So
I personally, though, Val, I gotta be honest with you. I don't think a buyback is gonna happen. That's just
yeah, I don't really think so too. But at the end of the day, I'm still optimistic because whatever, you know, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, I don't care. But I always like to prepare my mind for what if. You understand what I'm saying? What if that happens? Because you don't want to be that guy stuck not knowing what the hell you're gonna do because you didn't care about thinking about it. And you're going to be stuck and you're going to be like, whoa, what the hell? You understand what I'm saying? But I do know this. The Federal Reserve received the terms and we're waiting to see what happens after that. You know what I'm saying? So,
right. All right. Well, Val, any final words, man? Let the people, any final words you want to say and let the people know where they can find you, bro.
Oh, yeah, sure. Well, I'll just show you my my Instagram real quick and my YouTube. So this is my my Instagram, XRP Veil. You can follow me on there as well, XRP Veil Instagram. It has the same YouTube logo that I have, and this is my my YouTube right here. XRP Veil. You can't see it, but it says it right there, XRP Veil with the blue X, and you see like a welcome video with me right there. And yeah, you'll find me on there, and you know,
and all you talk about is XRP.
No. I talk about XRP, and I also talk about some of the other ISO20022 coins as well. You know, if there's any news or things going on with them, I'll talk about it as well. So, you know, I always like to get people to understand the new ISO20022 coins, because those are the coins that are going to be here for the new financial system. And one more thing I may say with this, people are going to say, they say some people think that Bitcoin, you know, isn't gonna go away. You know what I'm saying? If it doesn't go away, it will be used as a store of value and traded through, sent the value through the XRP ledger, because it doesn't suck up all the electricity. You get what I'm saying? If it still stays around. So that's that.
All right. Well, listen, and guys, you can find me on Solo TV 84.
Yeah, Solo TV 84 for sure.
Well, you go on my channel, and I appreciate you for hopping on, bro. This was a dope show. And I know we had to get rid of the trolls, bro. You got a lot of haters, don't you, bro? Like,
yeah, they mad. They mad because they why you mad? Because you ain't see a guy putting in all the YouTubers they've been watching a crypto. They see that they haven't put in as much work as I have in the last 10 months. Like I said, I have freaking 15 years of watch time in 10 months. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Like, you got to give respect where respect is due. But I don't care. That's how I know I'm doing good.
And that's why I had to leave the manosphere, because you had people stealing my stuff, and then you had them trying to push it like they do. You got this one guy, all he does is talk about the same thing again, and he stole my jokes and everything, and then he's sneak dissing, but everybody thinks he's the greatest guy because he's got
that's what they do.
It's subscriber, like, oh, as long as somebody's got more subscribers than you, then people will always, it's a popularity contest, right?
Yeah.
So if you're a smaller content creator, you kind of are in a losing battle, because if somebody's more popular than you, they can control the narrative. But this guy would always watch me, and he's even told people, yeah, Solo's my favorite YouTuber, right? But he'll always steal my stuff, and then he won't give homage, right? And he should, like, I consider my son, even though he's older than me, he should, like, give me, like, a check for all my stuff that he stole. Seriously.
Yeah,
But I don't
exactly.
care. Like the Manosphere content that I used to do, it didn't make me abundance like this. I made more money off of crypto last year than I did 3 years in YouTubing.
Exactly.
Just making the Manosphere content.
That's
Real
what I'm
talk.
saying.
So if these Manosphere guys stealing all my old shit, all my talking points and all my jokes, they can have that. XRP, we live in abundance. We getting it. And you guys are going to see it this year.
And
Fact.
you're going to see.
Wait. Time out. Val, you have to say something? You want to say something?
No, I was gonna say what I was gonna say was when XRP explodes, the you know what I'm saying? Like everybody was saying that's when they're gonna see my channel, you know, go crazy. And don't worry, Solo, you're gonna be all on it. We're gonna definitely shoot a video together and everything, man. I got you, man. Don't even worry about it.
We gonna be on the yacht, Fab. We gonna
be
on the yacht.
And everybody that was talking crap, they're gonna be like, "Oh,
we're gonna be on the yacht."
Yeah, I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be like,
we're gonna be on the yacht,
like Batman. Master Vale, you have 35,000 emails that people saying asking for forgiveness. Do me a favor, delete them. You know,
all right, man. We out, man. I mean,
it is what it is.
I mean, hey, matter of fact, to all you XRP haters, take this.
I'm Michael Jordan. Stop it. Get some help.
That's all I got to say, man. We out.
We out.
Now